I'm still waking up. It's one of those days. Hello, welcome to our playthrough of Endless Space 2. It is an excellent strategy game. I recommend it if you've never played it, with the interesting twist of each race has their own unique storyline. So they get unique quests, unique events, that sort of thing. So you can play 9 different times and get 9 different stories at a minimum. Full disclosure, I started a game and recording before, but lost it all due to wiping hard drives and backing things up and fixing my computer. Now, we are going to restart this game on standard, as you can see. The only catch being everything is set to standard. It's just default settings. I changed the victory conditions. I want to make sure my end game goal is not to win, is to complete the Vultures storyline. So I set it to supremacy victory. So the only way to win is to take control of every enemy's, our AI's home planet. I don't know if that will even be possible. We'll give it a shot. If not, if I complete the storyline for the Vultures, I consider that a win. Also, galaxies are randomly generated, so have fun with that. You can never get the same galaxy twice, unless you figure out what the seed code is and punch that in.
Is this the end of our voyage? We had such hopes at the beginning, though we left in sorrow and desperation. But while they slept through the explosion, I have stayed awake for centuries, doing what I could to keep them alive. To save Zolia, first of the bloodline. But our power, my power, is fading. I can do nothing more for my people, the Vultures.
The Vultures are a stubborn, resilient people that have spent centuries seeking a home. Stranded on the world of Auriga, they had to survive the harsh climate and even harsher neighbors. In a years-long effort, they managed to repair their ancient colony ship, the Argosy, and once again depart before the dying planet became their grave. Once more among the stars, the people that now call themselves the Aurigans still seek traces of their past, as well as a safe place to build their future.
These guys also have a fantasy game called Endless Legends. I believe it's Endless Legends. It might be Endless Legends. Hold on. I have that game too. Yeah, Endless Legend. And the interesting thing about the Vultures is they're a race in Endless Legend. So you can play these guys on their planet, finish their storyline there, launch them into space, the planet supposedly blows up, and then go right into this game and play them again. How cool is that? So, the Vultures start off, this is their unique thing. At a special node, the rejuvenation field. Does this actually do anything? Effects. Oh, nice. A relic of... I didn't even realize this gave special bonuses. A relic of the Endless, doubtless constructed at the time of their civil wars, this dust-energized anomaly heals and repairs ships that pass through its sphere of effect. effects. Plus 25 on system, plus 20% health regeneration on ships in orbit or in the hangar. Nice! So these guys get a nice defensive bonus. Alright, so these guys start with a... They can't build colony ships. They start with a super colony ship called the Argosy, which is able to create a colony directly without first developing an outpost, which is big. So first we gotta find a system. And everything else is locked until we find a system to settle on. So our choices are 2, 2, my god, or 3. So as far away as that is, I think that is our best bet, because it starts us off with 3 possible colonized planets. What do we got? A medium forest, medium toxic, medium tundra, and medium boreal. So it starts us off, if we start on the forest, gives us food, production, money, science, excuse me, little to no influence, but that's okay. It is a strong starting position. And we can colonize everything but the toxic, get a ton of food, production will be an issue, money might be an issue, but that's okay. So we'll probably colonize here, and then work backwards and hope there's no one else spawned in there. Oh, it's gonna take forever to get there though, isn't it? Yeah, it's gonna take 3 turns to get there. That is gonna put us so far back, but I'm not sure what else to do. Alright, end turn. Alright, move ship. Alright. So let's colonize the system. So 2 turns to refuel and load. Alright. And 10 additional turns before it can colonize again. But the more colonies we have, the longer that takes. Fair enough. So let's start with the forest, as that has actual production. And we get these beautiful cutscenes. Not a lot of science. That's probably going to hurt us, but again, not like, okay, we couldn't. Yeah. Created our first colony. We can build a portal eventually, but right now we're in order. Drone network, cerebral reality, public-private partnerships. Alright. We're starting there, and let us get a governor as well. So here's our governor, confirm. She can start building up. And that is going to be the first few turns. In addition, we're going to launch a probe in this direction, and a probe in this direction. And then that ship is going back the way we came. Oh my god, it's going to take forever. Alright, fair enough. Oh. We've got blue cat molds, which help with science. For luxury. And food. Cool. Alright, end turn. Alright, we need to pick a tech. So, first techs, we need... Oh, well, this, and then mining for production. Food, and then better ships, in that order. And then spin. That's a unique. Isn't there... Well, let's see what planets we can grab first, and that will decide. Although, we'll figure it out. So we got a few turns. Alright, good news is Dorado, unoccupied. Nope. Alright, build 4 defensive or ship improvement star systems. I think this is better. As nice as that would be, I'm going to finish this before. So we left Aruga millennia ago, but to us it feels like yesterday. Slumbering in our pods aboard the Argosy. Time was only marked by cold, fleeting dreams drawn out over the centuries. Upon awakening, I could still remember a million details of the day of our departure. The biting winter wind, the smell of the ash fires along the route to the vessel, the bone-shaking rumble of the engines as we speared into the icy depths of space, and Aruga receded into nothing. Most of all, the guilt, black and heavy in the pit of my stomach for the kin we left behind. I might have been overwhelmed by these memories had it not been for the crisis that greeted my waking. Our carefully restored craft, the life-saving Argosy, had suffered a grievous wound. Some cataclysmic explosion had knocked us off course, playing havoc with our systems. Opbot, brave, loyal Opbot, did everything it could to avert catastrophe and get us back on course, but even its heroic efforts weren't enough. Eventually, the power failed and we were left to drift. It is nothing less than a miracle that we awoke, circling that endless ruin adrift in space. Our priority was settling a world and surviving. Even if this planet is not a home, it will at least be a refuge. And so, here we are, possibly safe, and yet immediately plunged into another crisis. For no sooner had we planted the Vulture flag into this alien soil than we lost our talisman, the ancient machine who saved so many of us by guiding us through the long night. Opbot has disappeared. We scoured the local caverns and crevices, the cliffs and bogs, the treetops, scanning the wilderness. But the truth is even stranger. As we skim, I hear news from the base. Even the rushing wind and the radio cackle, unable to disguise the words. One of the interstellar shuttles is missing, the voice says. Opbot must have left the system. So now we have to choose. Do we choose... It's a worry, but we need to worry about defenses, or we're so used to scientific supremacy, but we're more backward than the other races. We must grow in leaps and bounds. I think it's this one. Ooh, that's nice. Just because I'm going to build scientific improvements far faster than I will build defensive or ship improvements. Excuse me, so we're going to do that one. Alright, done. Alright, oh, and now we can start a law. So we're going to do... Is it Dirty Hands? Dirty Hands. Oh. Plus 20, lose production. Science. Let's do... Do we want the Super Tax Act so early? It's free upkeep. How about... Well, this is just approval. -2... This is just a flat -20. And we can get around this. And we can always change it if we have to. So let's do the Super Tax Act. So it will go from 75 to... Oh, no, that is 75. Alright, and then incolonizable we want... Oh, both are good, though. Cold, long season. Ooh, that's next. Alright. Ships and Polaris. Excuse me. Alright. A host of... Alright. Yes. Because we can just build a supermarket to combat the disapproval. So if we go into this screen, there we go. So this adds plus 10 to the system. So it'll go up to 85%. Move the ships. End turn. Oh, let me make sure. Right. Now the question is... Ooh, what's this? A unique planet, huh? This lushly forested world was once a major center of the Endless. Oddly, it was a center of both medical research and of entertainment. It was here that the avian race called the Hisho were first modified to be more effective warriors, and then trained to provide bloodsport spectacles corporate audiences. The wealth brought by the broadcast was rolled back into the research facilities and some to the issue themselves. Who knows how long? Okay. Huh. So does that mean it has, like, unique... Yeah, it's a unique planet. A ton of food and science. Oh, do we grab that? Do we forward settle this? Oh, crap. We may not be able to. I think there's... large lava. Huge lava. Medium lava. I get the feeling these guys, the first flaming embers, are already over in that direction. So, Zubin may be our front line, whether I like it or not. Alright, so let's go over here. Move ships. Alright, let's get some... Oh, actually, we can go in that direction. Yes! Industry! Ha 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 ha! Oh! The origin planet of the strange race known as the Bagaba, who are distributed artificial AI, whose calculations are done by the random movement of rocks, stones, and even grains of sands on this planet. The warming and cooling of natural oceans, currents coupled with tidal shifts and weather turn these elements into a living series of gates and arrays. This in turn transforms the entirety of the planet into a giant computer capable of reason and reflection. The very existence of this planet has caused heated arguments among philosophers and clerics of all stripes. Wow! Where is that? So this must have... Okay, it's just a unique planet. But it's pretty good. Microfactories. Tree of Worlds anomaly. I think this is going to be Colony 2. This appears to be a dead end. Huge lava, medium atoll, large boreal. There is Colony 3. And we're gonna do it that way. So, let's go to Colony... Alright. Create a fleet, and you're gonna start moving in that direction. Our hero has leveled up. Heroes can level up. They get improve existing skills or get new ones. First one, yep, production and food. Alright. She's an overseer. Alright, so per fertile, per planet, per temperate. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Temperate. So 60. So if I'm doing the math right, plus 10 per fertile. So there's 1, 2. So there's plus, so this. And that can go right there. Move the ships. End turn. And we're going to put a cut right in here.